I've got Brandi here, and she's using an ISV solution called TRAILD. I've heard good things about that. How's it been going for you?
TRAILD's been excellent. I've been able to automate most of my AP and my payments and reduce my AP staff to drive efficiencies within the organization.
And what kind of business are you in? Like, what kind of invoices are coming in? Are you construction or distribution? Or
We're distribution, so we're running all of our PO-based invoices through TRAILD.
Oh, so, okay. I've been wanting to know more about this in the real world. So you actually have invoices coming in that have not just vendors and dollars and invoice numbers, but they actually have PO numbers on them.
PO numbers, and we require a three-way match to those POs.
Okay. And
So
TRAILD
dollars,
is doing that.
quantities,
Okay.
and all the receipt has to match the invoice. Yes.
Oh, so and it's pushing it into the bills and adjustment screen.
Yes.
And if you were doing it manually, you'd have to click like the add PO receipt button and then find the PO receipt, check the lines off. TRAILD is doing all that for you?
Automatically.
Ooh. And it's working in the real world.
It's working in the real world. We've been on for almost a year now, and I've reduced AP from one full FTE to 10% of another FTE.
Wow. And then do you actually do you watch the metrics as far as like how many bills you send over to TRAILD and how many you have to manually intervene on versus how many mess up? Do they even show you those kind of metrics?
They show them, well, we set it up to approve every single invoice. So we are reviewing every invoice that comes through for any freight variance, since that's a threshold, usually variance right now that we're reviewing.
Okay. But with like an approval map rule.
Correct. There's a mapping. Operations has to approve any variance, or our procurement team if there's a price variance.
Okay. And do you have data on like what percentage of it? Because I'm sure TRAILD can't be perfect. I'm sure it messes some things
No,
up.
but we've set thresholds. So as a company, we've decided that 10% price variance is acceptable without approval chain to be required.
Oh, okay, but that's like, there's nothing wrong with the data that TRAILD put into the system.
Correct.
It just needs someone's approval.
Correct.
Okay. What about on the like data capture side? Like, do you have any data that shows you what percentage of the time maybe TRAILD grabbed the wrong thing for the invoice number or didn't actually grab the correct vendor? I would think it messes up sometimes, right?
No, after you've trained it 3 times on the integration, AI has trained the system to look at the field by vendor.
Okay. So you found it's just been reliable after that?
Yes, once you tell it where to go for the PO, it memorizes that.
So I've tried the regular Acumatica document recognition thing. One thing that was weird to me, like I could put an invoice in, it would maybe not guess it correctly. I would teach it, and then I would put in the same exact invoice the second time, and it'd still get it wrong. Like,
I don't know. Real time.
It doesn't take a day for the AI to learn it. It learns it in real time.
Real time.
These are like basic questions, but like, I don't know. I just don't know who's actually doing it in the real world, so this is cool.
Rule of 3. Once you've trained it 3 times, it knows.
Wow, very cool. Any other tidbits you can share with people who maybe think AP automation is just a phantom marketing thing? Like, you're really doing it? Any other tidbits?
I didn't think it could be as streamlined as it is. It's faster than I could have imagined.
And how long have you been using it for?
Almost a year.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks for that.